to the next episode of Waifu Wars. Oh, Nanami. Nanami. Don't make me choke on your big fat cock, Nanami. I'm Doobie-Doo.
And I'm that cat who loves to play with... I'm that cat who loves to eat out tsundere, Sobroni.
And welcome
I was gonna say
back.
something more vile, but
Wow. And welcome back to the next episode of Waifu Wars, where we talk about all things anime, the good, the bad, and the weeb, but not your waifu, because she is trash. Wow.
So I'm glad we are equally bad today.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, ... New kink unlocked. Oh damn, I don't got any hair. Fuck. Now I'll never know what it feels like when. How you doing, Oni?
I am not dead, so I'll manage. How are you doing, Drew?
The fuck? Why would you be dead?
Because my team is trying to kill me, and they're trying really hard to kill me.
Did they lose?
They lost in the worst possible way imaginable.
Oh, okay, but haven't they won every other game?
So they lost this game.
Okay,
to a bad team.
You know teams lose, right? Like even the Yankees.
Well, can they like lose to a good team and not like a laughingstock team that no one takes seriously?
I feel like you said this last week.
We won,
and they won. Okay, but no, you are saying the same complaints. You were like, "Yeah, this team ain't shit."
Well, no team ain't shit except the Eagles, but still.
Wait, which team was it?
The Jets. Yeah, exactly.
You know, I can't. Yeah, I even though I haven't been in the world of football for many years, yeah, the Jets were never like, oh, what I think of a team going to the playoffs. I don't really think of the Jets. No offense to all the Jets fans. And congratulations.
Yeah, enjoy your win. Enjoy it. I'm mellowing out. Thank God this podcast is like 4 hours after the game.
Wait, you said 4 hours after?
It feels like 4 hours, maybe 2 hours.
Okay, that makes a lot more sense. I was about to say. I was like, wait, girl, you were doing all that 2 hours after you lost the game? All right. As always, we're going to start off this podcast with our new segment this week in anime. Oni, you can go first.
So this news is actually a bit interesting. It's near and dear to my heart. Crunchyroll is launching a new 24/7 linear channel, and what that means is it's a TV channel. The channel will launch on Amazon Freevee, LG channel, Roku channels, and Vizio Free Watch on Wednesday. And it's gonna be basically your average TV channel, but only anime. And the series is going to be including Horimiya, Ranking of the Kings, Moriarty the Patriot, Psychopaths, Arifrueta, Sugar Apple Fairy Tale, To Your Eternity, and Code Geass, all with their English dubs, which is a pretty good lineup, if I do say so myself. Good variety there.
Yeah, what the fuck? To Your Eternity and Code Geass?
Yeah, and Ranking of the Kings, and you got your romance there with Horimiya, what? And Psychopaths?
And Psychopaths?
That's legit.
Yeah.
So some people may be asking, why would a streaming channel make a linear TV channel when that's like no one is doing that? It's like the past. And you are correct. I don't understand why Crunchyroll is doing this at all. But as someone who's a boomer and got into anime from watching like anime on demand and like Stars and Toonami and all that shit when they used to have their anime blocks, I love the concept of just a 24/7 anime channel. It's really cute.
Same, and it's so ironic because even though it is from Crunchyroll, but Crunchyroll is bought by Funimation, so I guess it's full circle because one of the first channels or the only channels I think I had where I could consistently watch anime. It's how I got into Peach Girl. It was through Funimation channel.
See, yeah, it's
so so in my mind they just came back.
Yeah, see now hopefully maybe some other young Drew or Oni can stumble across this channel and find Code Geass and be like, oh my god, this is so cool, and then find anime, you know?
Oh God, does it have to be a young us? Ugh, look how we came out. No,
Yes.
thank
Be
you.
like us.
All right. So my neck of the woods. Well, first of all, it's a very quick one. Um, let's see. Adult Swim's Jason DeMarco says, and I quote, "We won't be making any more Fooly Cooly."
Well, after these next two?
Um, excuse me.
After these next two?
Yeah, after this,
Uh-huh.
they don't tend to make any more. Apparently they, even though they did well
Mm-hmm.
and they had like commercial success, he's just like, I'm not interested. And I'm like, I don't know. I'm trying not to be a hater. But on the other hand, I'm just like, I don't know. I guess maybe I don't feel anything anyway about it. I think it's just funny. He felt the need to be like, yeah, nah, we did what we needed to do.
Yeah,
Goodbye.
because he knows
Go
the
away
fan base
forever.
is just being like, stop milking this series. Really Cooley is definitely one of those shows that's better as just a one-off. It was like a very special place and time, and it was the right kind of show for the right kind of audience. I don't think you need to make it into like this long-running series.
Agreed. Especially as someone who's never watched it.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. Any Fully Cooley fans, y'all disagree? Let us know. Are y'all happy? Do anyone who actually watched Fully Cooley, do you guys think that went on for too long?
I think the last
Oh.
one that came out wasn't really that well received.
I don't remember when it came out. It was like a year or two ago.
Yeah, like two or 3 years ago.
Yeah, yeah. I remember just coming and going.
Yeah.
Like there wasn't like too much hype around it. Okay, so well, that's happening there.
Mm.
And on my other piece of news, the U.S. bill seeks to forbid AI replicated voices and appearances without consent. So basically, a bunch of senators introduced a draft of a new proposed bill
Mm.
named the Nurture Originals, Foster Art, and Keep Entertainment Safe, aka the No Fakes Act. It's so funny how, because it's like, I feel like you definitely just made that name just so
Oh
you can
yeah, no,
have
they
the
just want
cute.
the acronym. It's all about the acronym.
Right, right. And I'm just like, you could just call it the No Fakes Act. I don't know. Can you just call it the No Fakes Act? It
No,
doesn't
it
have to
needs the
stand for
cool
anything.
acronym.
Okay, well, that's sure, girl. I just like, I'm like, that's where our government brain power is going to, making
Yes.
up a name to so that people can just digest it better. And I'm like, that's such a waste of time. I actually would prefer everyone just like make literally just like make all the laws like that. No fakes. Drugs are bad. You know, don't murder.
The No Murder
These should all
Act.
the No Murder Act, right? Let's see. So the bill proposes that those who create or share a replication of an individual for performance in an audiovisual or sound recording without that individual's consent would be liable for damages caused by the replication. Um Now, and well, I personally am a fan of this because a lot of stuff is like we're already out of control.
Oh yeah.
We are already out of control with it. Apparently, there was a fake, like an AI fake collab song between Drake and Weeknd that apparently went viral earlier this year, and then it was taken off streaming services. I was like, wait, the song was so popular, it was on streaming services, and no one caught it. Well, until they eventually did. And then Tom Hanks, obviously, people know about the whole AI commercial about him with yeah, they filmed a dental commercial, which I'm like, oh, that's weird as fuck, but okay.
Yeah, I mean it's only a matter of time before they start making laws about AI, which I'm all for. I don't think you should be able to abuse obviously people's image and voice and likeness to like sell scams or whatever.
Agreed. Mm. So, like that's very interesting. I was trying to think if there's any way that this law could even be uh semi related to anime, but I guess not because it's just voice acting.
Yeah, I guess so.
Like even for like a content creator aspect, it's like, mm, I feel like, yeah, as long as it's just like repeated lines from an anime,
Mm.
or you're just like dubbing over like whatever, I don't know, funny video you're making,
It would
as opposed to like,
be wild to have a anime dub with like fucking Tom Hanks' voice and like Leonardo DiCaprio.
oh my god, that would be insane. I like, oh gosh, and then you're taking Aoyuki's voice and doing literally whatever they want
Yeah.
with it because her range is ridiculous. So yeah, I'm glad that they are putting this law. Well, they're drafting this law.
Mm.
I'm interested to see if it's gonna have any opposition to it.
Probably
Hopefully
not. I
not.
doubt it.
Um, I don't know. The government really likes money and saving it in like the scummiest of ways.
Yeah.
I wonder if Japan has like an AI law.
I don't think they do, but it's only a matter of time before like everyone just gets. I'm pretty sure America will have one,
Right.
and then they'll be like, "I'll just copy it."
Right.
Like they do with
I
copyright
hope
laws.
so. Yes, because this shit's getting out of control. Yep. Okay, so now we're done with our news. Time for our weekly reviews. What are we starting with? Sousou no Frieren. Miss Free. Episode 6.
Which is half of my episode of the week.
Yo, this week was hard, man.
Yeah, there was a lot of good stuff this week. The
This was
one bright part of
hard.
my day was anime.
This is hard. I don't even know. I don't even know. There's a lot going on this week. This is a really strong week. Although I would say like Sousou no Frieren has, you know, the advantage of being 6 episodes in. To be fair.
Well, we got to see I keep wanting to call her Sakura. We got to see Friend go into full bitch mode.
Oh my god, yeah, that was great. She was really good. Yeah, Stark is like a very welcome addition.
Yes,
like the chemistry is just very seamless. Right? Like he's so and the crazy part is that the episode didn't even like and that's the one thing I like about this episode. It didn't even have to revolve like all around him having the courage to fight the dragon. Right. I think that was like half the episode.
Yeah. Also, the animation was clearly the budget went to that fight for the first 6 episodes.
Yeah, it was cute. I wouldn't say it's the most thing I saw. I don't know, cause yeah,
amazing. It looked pretty nice.
I think I watched a lot of shonen now, so it's like, especially I'm very particular about, you know, the fights where there's like a lot of debris flying everywhere, like the big colossal ones. Like it's like I look to see where they saved, where they clearly like cut quote unquote cut corners or did things to save money. And I think my only thing was that I kind of saw those moments. Like the animation of him running is cool. The debris looked a little chunky. The final hit where he kills the dragon, like I could tell it was a monetary choice for that, because they didn't notice how they didn't show the body slam into the ground. They showed this one little cute beam of. They called this one beam of light as if it's like a laser's firing from the heavens and the explosion thing.
I think
And then we just see the dragon's body
for a show that's
reappear.
not necessarily an action series, I think the animation for that fight was really well done.
It was okay.
Hater.
Like I said, it was okay. Yes, for adventure show. Well, I don't know. I am a little bit tougher on adventure action shows. Like if I saw this and this was like a fucking comedy or something, I'd been like, oh wow. I've been like, oh wow. But you know, I do have a slightly higher bar for adventure anime. And it's like, wow, yes, it's not all fighting all the time. There's like enough. They have enough where I am already having like a higher expectation for them. Because it's not like, oh, this was like the second fight we've seen in 6 episodes. I mean,
it kind of was. Like, we've seen it 6 episodes.
And was it? I feel like there's a. I feel like I saw animations before.
The only closest thing to a fight we had was like in episode 3 or 4 when they fought that one demon that was like stuck in time for 80 years or whatever.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. That's fair. I just expect better from Madhouse, TVH. Like it's like if it wasn't Madhouse, I'd been like that's good, but it's Madhouse, so I'm like I expect better.
Either way, I loved Stark. I love the whole twist that he's actually super powerful and like that's why his master was like, get away from me.
Yeah, that was a good twist. Where he's just like, hey, you're afraid, but guess what? I'm also afraid of you. And then I guess I'm assuming they were training, and then he was like, oh shit, Stark's about to hit me.
Yeah, and then like, reflexively just like, defend myself. It was self-defense, I swear.
I don't know why Aizen didn't just be like, my bad. I did it by accident. I don't know why I had to lead to all this, but sure. Yeah. But like you said, I enjoyed I enjoyed Frieren being like just generally scared. Like Frieren is just scary to everyone. Frieren, like Frieren is scared by her. Stark is scared by her. I love when she had like that PTSD moment where she's talking to Stark and she's like, wait, we might be here for 2 years. You're like not okay with that, right? And he's like, no, what the fuck? And she's like, oh my god, yes, you're normal. Thank you, Jesus. That was really funny. I appreciated that. Yeah, they're just really fun. When that moment where they were like at the he was at the I don't know what to call these places. The tavern? Yeah, tavern. The tavern. Eating his ice cream, and then she's like about to talk to him, and then he's like, okay, yeah, whatever, you can just have it happen.
Yeah, they had a lot of good chemistry together with each other immediately, like for only being together for an episode.
I think because they had that bonding moment at the beginning where she like, or even though he was clearly like saying cowardly shit, she's like, yeah, I think you're gonna be fine. I think you're gonna be fine. So you're gonna be okay. Like, I have faith in you. I think like that moment in the beginning kind of cemented, you know, that comfort that he has in interacting with her. I love towards the end where the guard sees Frieren. And then Frieren, and he's like, oh my god, you're the great legendary Frieren. And she's like, oh shit, I don't like where this is going. And surely enough, they're like, oh yes, of course you can pass. You probably heard what's happening, and you're going to save us all. Yay!
Yeah, no, I just wanted a book.
Right, she's like, no, I just want a book. I just want to talk to some souls. They give her the whole parade on the way out, and she's like, I hate this. Very funny.
I really like the group. The group is so fun.
Damn. Fuck.
I know. Tempted, aren't you?
Fuck. I don't know. I
Just
don't
make it a half an episode a
know.
week, like I'm doing.
But there's like 3 other episodes that I also really loved. Uh, um, I can't. I'm gonna say this, but no, this will not be my episode of the week.
Fair enough.
Up next, we have Spy Family Season 2, Episode 2, which is half of my
What?
episode
Oh
of the
man,
week.
we're gonna draw hands on this episode.
I know, I get. You know what it is? I don't know. They really, and funny enough,
Mm.
I think it was like, I think it was because like the first half was so, it was just so cute because I'm sorry, I love Barf. I love Barf. Like Barf is
Dwarf
easily
is my life.
like
I live for
easily one of my favorite
Barf.
characters. I literally any scene where there's Barf in it, I'm a fan of. So they had a Barf thing, which yeah, I loved it, and I didn't expect it to get as crazy as it did, which I love how Spy Family still keeps me on my toes. I didn't think in that first half Borf is gonna run over and then find Lloyd and then break into a facility with Lloyd to get some truth serum just so he won't get killed by yours cooking. Like that sentence that just came out of my mouth sounds
Yes,
insane.
I appreciate the absurdity of it, but I'm on the opposite end of
Mm-hmm.
the spectrum of you in that I don't care about Borf or anyone who's basically not Anya or Lloyd or Yor. And this
And
episode
see,
was
and
basically
that's
just focusing on the characters I do not care about.
exactly. And meanwhile, I also equally loved the second half because I didn't it just caught me off guard of how wholesome that was. Like I don't know why it really hit hard, and I don't know why. It was just like,
maybe if my heart wasn't hardened from the recent tragedy of the football,
right, yeah,
I would have been more open minded to liking the wholesomeness. But I was just like, "Where's Anya? Where's Yor?"
nah, it was so like, because it just showed like the true. It was like it highlighted the true bonds of friendship, and then it just kept going and like it just kept building up on it. It was like first they were playing with the laundry, then Mr. Green takes him on like extreme kayaking. And then they get the fish, they find the worms. I don't know, it's just like the vibes of it all was just, it was just done very well. And then they ended up with that beautiful scene at the end when they're at the lake. Like it didn't have to be that. It did not have to be that pretty. Like like yeah, the visuals and the overall theme of the second half like really carried this episode for me.
That's fair.
Like it was just, yeah, it just got very beautiful in a way I didn't. And then like just seeing people get healed by what happened, especially for Damien.
Healing. I get it. I understand. I just typically for me, first off, that type of comedy with Borf where it's like more Tom and Jerry esque because Borf can't talk. I'm just not a fan of that type of comedy, so I'm just like, oh, great. And part of the episode where no one's talking except Lloyd talking himself. But yeah, no, I get it. And I just don't like Damien or his friends. So
yeah, I didn't either, but this part made me kind of like them more. Because not because I like Tachi Anya, but it's like their friendship. I feel like it went a little past that typical like Damien and his flunkies.
Yeah, no, it did. It definitely
like
showed,
it evolved from that.
It showed. I do like that the show goes beyond just being like these are my flunkies and they're just whatever. Like they actually genuinely have a pretty wholesome friendship, like legit friendship.
Yeah. Exactly. Like that scene where, or in the montage where they're trying to hunt for fish and then they both find the worms and then they realize Damien's afraid of worms. So they just start chasing with the worms. I think I connected with that because I'm just like, yo, that's literally like that's
Hi,
living my
Damien.
childhood. What?
You're connecting with Damien.
Well, I'm connecting with the whole like being kids, picking up bugs, chasing each other with them. Like that's literally shit I did when I was younger. So just like like I feel it. Oh yeah, that was good. Like it just made me feel really good.
Yeah,
by the end,
and that's what Spy Family's here for.
Yeah, and shout out to shout out to their teacher, Mr. Green, because he also was really important in that half. Yeah, it just like there was like the nostalgia of like of like being a kid and doing kid shit with your friends. Felt good. Felt good. All right. Up next, we have Goblin Slayer season 2 episode. Well, we're not. Why did I say episode 1? It's episode 2.
Wait, is Goblin Slayer next? Am I thinking wrong?
What is it for you?
Hold on, let me refresh.
What? No. You're right. You're right. I scrolled down prematurely.
Yeah.
My fault. My fault. Up next.
Antics.
Oh yeah. Listen. Oh, it was premature. I came too early. Up next we actually have Hyakunin no Kanojo episode 2,
which is my other half of the episode of the week.
That's same. Same.
Oh goddamn the show and its stupid funny concepts.
This is like wow. It's
so wild.
So much.
This feels like out of control. This reminds me of like old school random comedies like Dokudo-chan or Pony Pony Dash, where it's just like I literally cannot predict what's gonna happen next, and they take like really mundane situations and then make them crazy. Like they turn it to 11.
That vice president is going to be in my nightmares.
They like literally
oh
made
my
her
god,
into fucking like alien fucking
like some kind of monster who just like
crawling on the
runs
walls.
And crawls everywhere. Oh my god! And when they showed like the X-ray with the tongue going in, I was like, oh my god, what is going
Literal
on?
Fucking Mortal Kombat character. We got the next cameo character.
Period. Like that was too much. But like in the best way. Yeah. That was too much.
Oh, that was great.
Yeah. Also, oh my god, the interaction with the girl, they're so cute. I will say out of the two, I am leaning more towards the tsundere.
I love the tsundere. She's funnier.
Right. I am leaning more to like come on, that Kill Bill reference at the beginning.
Yeah. There was there's a lot of references in the show. Like the most
I feel like I didn't catch them all.
I didn't catch them all because there's so many and there's like some of them are really random. Like there was a fucking Ronaldo fucking
oh yeah
soccer reference. There was a reference to the Iron Sheik.
And that's why I like the tsundere, because they all revolve around her.
Yeah. I'm just glad that they're not one-offs. Like, cause that was my one fear, was like called 100 Girlfriends. I thought like every episode was gonna be like, oh, now the tsundere and the pink hair girl are done. This episode's gonna be about the next girl, and we're never gonna see them again. So I'm glad it's actually sticking with that group.
Yeah, I agree, because this group is like way too fun to let go.
Mm-hmm.
Also, why did what's her name? Hirane?
The pink-haired one?
No, the tsundere.
Oh, Kirine or something? Starts with a K.
Harane. Yeah. Yeah, I love when she like keeps poking him in the eye. Like she's just very violence prone. When she like knees him in the balls, starts punching him.
Jesus, that
when
cat scene was insane.
That was also not a cat just trying to like not the pussy trying to eat the pussy.
That's what I was gonna say at the beginning of this episode. Pussy trying to eat some pussy. So runny.
That would. I'm almost happy you didn't, because that would have made me just like lose it. Oh my gosh. But yeah, the the I love when he did like this whole plan, like the whole plan of how to kiss them.
So over
That
the
whole
top.
shenanigan. Oh my god! Like he first fails by like just touching the girl's breast, which I immediately thought of. I'm like, and then he's just gonna accidentally touch their bodies and
But
just
that's what
know
like
who's who.
what I love about it is like any other anime like harem comedy or whatever would have stopped there. Would have touched their breasts. She'd have been like, yeah, and slapped him, and have moved on to the next scene. This show, like after that, we had the whole cat scene where this girl's literally getting eaten out by a cat. Then we have another
Right.
scene where he's like getting suplex and falling off the side of the fucking room.
Building. Yeah, that mini
Yeah,
montage was
montage.
fantastic.
Yeah,
Oh
they
my
end up on
god.
top of each other somehow.
Right. Like yeah, like some 69
Like,
position.
wait,
Like,
how?
and then after they like fight, he's like, I'm just gonna get Sekuhara'd by the VP. Got an age is not she like you said, the Iron Cheek reference comes in.
Yeah, out of nowhere.
She puts her in a camel
Camel
clutch
clutch.
and then Haraki is like, hey, hey district board member, your employee is sexually harassing someone.
No, I can't lose my job.
I can't lose my job, and she just slinks away. And then you see the boy, and she's like, "Ha, got another one."
Another victim.
Like, yeah, it's all just like what is going on?
Yeah, it's so insane.
Yeah, this is we've been on a hell of a ride.
Yeah, if this keeps up the momentum, then this might be contender for like comedy of the year. Honestly,
this really could just be comedy of the year. If it this rate, I don't think there is much contention. Like
I'm trying to remember other comedies that came out this year, but I can't really remember too many of them.
I can't. Yeah, me neither.
And nothing that left an impression like this.
Yeah, definitely not. We say as someone's like, "Oh, what about this anime?" We're like, "Oh, fuck."
Oh yeah, right. I forgot about
that. Okay, now it is time for Goblin Slayer 2, episode 2.
Unfortunately, Negi's still alive.
We're not calling Negi. Yeah, Shota Mage is still. Oh my god! After he almost got everyone killed. He almost got everyone killed. Like I'm just like, oh, you're so annoying.
Please don't be the focal point of this season, please.
Oh my god, he definitely is.
I really would like if he wasn't.
I just need him to I don't even need him to die. I just need him to get fucked up for the one time.
Just let him do something else.
Nah, he's definitely not leaving. He's definitely going to. Especially once the end happened, he's not going anywhere.
Yeah, no.
Which, by the way, whoa! Didn't even realize the connection that looked at each other, and I went back and saw episode 1.
Really? I didn't realize the connection, but I hadn't seen episode 1 of Goblin Slayer in like since it originally aired.
It came out, yeah. Yeah, did not. I guess because she really she wasn't too memorable.
Yeah, well, I mean, she dies.
TBH.
She dies, right?
Like right, she was just like I just focused on like, oh my god, she's gonna die. That's it. Yeah. Oh my god. And then Goblin Slayer's reaction.
Yeah.
Cause I was like, why is he so sad? I'm just like, oh, right. Cause you kind of killed her.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it was a mercy killing, but ooh, it's like, damn. Now I'm not right. Now I'm in it. I'm here for the ride.
I'm emotionally
man.
invested in this Goblin Slayer.
Yes, and this little Shota Mage.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh.
The only thing I'm missing is I just need him to be a bit more likable. A little. He almost got there towards the middle of this episode, but he was realizing how much he was fucking up.
He but then he kind of went back. And there's like, I think he may have was drunk, which I'm like, I don't know why someone that tiny is drinking alcohol.
Listen, if I just went through that, I'm drinking alcohol. I don't care how small.
Well, well. Excuse me. But but yeah, no, that was good. The fighting scenes in the middle, pretty cool. I forgot how OP the Lizard Warrior was.
Yeah.
Oh, he just hacked off the dude's arm like it was nothing.
Like seeing my little elf archer again in action.
And you know what makes me hate the Shoto Mage even more?
What?
Everyone's so fucking nice to him.
I know, they're so unnecessarily nice to him.
Like, unbelievably nice to him. And it's like, I feel like a part of it is, like, I understand they're doing it so that they're doing that because they don't scare him away and he just ends up getting himself killed.
Right.
Like, they're trying to prevent that. But fuck. But do we have to be nice to him?
I don't have to
nice.
Come on.
Ew. Absolutely not. fucking Nejima. Fucking Negi. Like, man, he really did everything. Like, he really did everything the wrong way. Like, he did.
When he opened that door, and they were like, "Oh, don't open the door," and he was like, "Fuck, I'm opening the door."
I'm gonna open the door. I really thought, please be a trap.
Yeah,
please be a trap.
like,
Just
you
blow
are
him up.
so lucky that it was
blow
just a
him
dead
up.
body and not.
I
Like,
just need him.
bomb.
I just need him. Like, I need him to learn the hard way.
Yeah.
What not to do. Please don't make it one of the things where everyone gets hurt besides him.
Mm-hmm.
And then when he finally gets it, then he gets killed. Like, don't do that. Just let him get sliced up a little bit. Maybe lose a limb. You don't need all your limbs to cast magic. and an eye. He could look like Shota Megumin.
It'd be really cool if he like lost an arm and then like replace his arm with a wand. That's a really cool concept.
No, they have staffs.
Yeah, for with a staff, just like transplant it as your arm.
But you can't that doesn't. It doesn't work like that.
It'd be cool.
It would just be a thin piece of wood that he can't move. Okay, so he would have to get his it can't be his whole arm that gets chopped off. Then it has to be like half the arm. Because if it's a whole arm, then it's just like a piece of wood sticking out. He can't even aim it.
Maybe just like up to the elbow.
Up to the elbow? Yeah.
And then stick the staff in the bone.
Oh, that sounds painful and unnecessary. You're not making this feel any better. Like, it's just sounding worse the more you talk. Maybe go back to the drawing board with that one.
It sounds like something Goblin
you might
Slayer
be on this,
right?
Okay, girl. Oh yeah, I can't wait for next week. See how the Mage Twink is gonna piss me off.
Yeah, same.
Right, up next we have Musume Ga S Rank. What episode is this? Episode 3?
Yes.
Girl.
Was this your episode of the week, Drew?
I'm not gonna lie. We're on the verge of me saying let's drop this.
Listen, I will give it a little bit more time, maybe a couple more episodes. But...
Okay, what? How long is a little more time? Episode 7, where we have to finish it anyways.
No, not that far.
Because
this was episode 3,
I was like,
right?
this
maybe 4 or 5.
So this was.
I'm trying to struggle to remember what happened. Right. They had to go to the forest to fight.
Had to go in the forest, get into the dungeon to beat the quote unquote Demon King. Which he beat just by like the power of anime.
Yeah.
Literally that power anime gave her the strength. And it's like it's just very average. So it's like not too much to talk about.
Mm.
I mean, I like that they brought a bunch of old people out of nowhere. Especially that kind of brought an old dude. I was like, okay, a little bit of kind of fan service, sure. Um, I liked the sorcerer Miri. I liked her and her tsundere relationship with her mentor Maria. That was okay. The action wasn't terrible. I'll say that much.
At least we got to the action, you know. At least they didn't cut away.
And it wasn't bad. It wasn't like that one scene where she just cuts the dragon in half and she's done. We got to see something.
Yeah.
Only problem is it's like, okay, and like I don't know. I just
yeah. I like. All right.
I'm not feeling invested. I'd be more. I actually ironically be more into this anime if like they got weird with like her relationship with her and her dad. Which, by the way, I don't care what anyone tells me. She wants to fuck her dad.
100%.
She wants to fuck her dad.
But like, I like the character designs a lot for the show. Like, I think the dad looks really dope. I think the daughter looks really cool. I love her teammates and stuff. But it's just like
I'm not the hugest fan of the daughter, to be honest.
You don't like her hair? I like her hair. It's really cute.
That's the problem. I only like her hair. I like Miri's outfit.
Yeah, Miri's really cool.
That's cute.
But like
Miri might be my favorite character.
Yeah, mine too. But there's nothing to really. There's no hook. You know what I mean? Like
right.
Like exactly. When we always say like, "Oh, I can't wait for next week." Like I know like we say that a lot, but like that's true because there's always like a hook in an episode where it's like, "I can't wait to see where this is gonna go." In this show, I'm like, "What's gonna happen next week?" I honestly don't know, but I don't really care.
Don't care.
There's nothing to like hook me on.
I don't care. I just want them to finally reunite and be together and I just like literally the only thing that would keep me at this point is if she's like low-key trying to fuck her dad.
Yeah, I need something wild to happen next week.
Yes, or else I can't. I can't. No shade to people who picked this, even though I kind of don't know why you picked this, but you know, for this podcast, we need an anime that we can like
talk about.
Yeah, talk about. And I know we have picked some anime that's like
we've learned from experience that these types of shows do not translate really well into the podcast.
Right, certain shows do not translate really well for the podcast, and
like even if
maybe I would give this,
I'll keep watching it probably on my own just because I like want to see where it goes. But other than me saying, "Oh man, the daughter is really cool and cute," and Miri is really cool and cute, there's not much for me to go on.
Same, like they're like, okay, that happened, I guess. Like I don't even.
There was the whole thing with the little kid ghost, but
but you know that's like the introduction of generic villain A. Yeah. Right, like the fact that I could just kind of just say what happened in the anime and I don't have to look at my notes because I know my notes aren't gonna say anything. Like yeah, sorry to shit on the show that y'all recommended.
Are you sorry?
Yeah, because I would like to think you guys want us to watch it for a reason. So I feel a little bit bad about that. Yeah, but yeah, like I wanna, I would just want to review an anime where it's like, oh, like no shade, something worth talking about. It's gonna be
fun. we're gonna drop it and go to something else, and we're gonna come back like.
And then right.
Like, oh man, we should have kept Adventure. Once we got to episode 10, it went off.
Oh no! If it takes that long, then I don't regret. I don't regret anything. Mm-mm. All right. Up next, we have Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2, Episode 12.
It's the episode that made Drew wet.
Oof. Yes, Nanami just getting angry because he's seeing all his dead coworkers. And he finally beats up that blonde dude. Oh. Like, it was perfect because it's like, not only do I want to see that blonde dude get his ass beat, but it's Nanami doing it. And yes, the hair pulling is just very like, ugh, jealous.
Yeah, I
Oh,
hate that
so
blonde dude, so
jealous.
I'm glad he got fucked up.
Yeah, just seeing Nanami always getting ready to fight. God, it turns me on so much. Even though it wasn't much of a fight.
No. He got to show off the difference in his power level between him and Nobara.
Yeah. Which is why he was like, girl, sit down and be quiet. Like, no, I want to come with you. She's like, girl, I had to save you. I just had to save you from this dude I took down in 5 seconds.
Yeah. Not working out
dot,
so well.
Dot. Exactly. That beginning scene of just Mei walking and her talking, that was so Monogatari, and I
that was
here for
super
it.
Monogatari.
The like, as Ryan said, the hips indeed did not lie. Love that for her. Oh my goodness. Rest in peace to Obachan, because woo, her seance backfired. I guess what's his name? Megumin's dad. A little harder to control than most people. And yeah, he's like, kill sorcerers, you say? Let's start. And just backhanded her into the afterlife. Toji, that's his name. Toji. Yeah, Toji backhanded her into Infinity and Beyond, and I'm not gonna lie, that's such a cool way to like bring him back. Just she brought back the wrong body, and now he's not going away. So, it becomes a game. Well, never mind. I'm gonna say it becomes a game of who does he run into first, and I feel like it's obviously. I feel like there's a high chance it's gonna be his son.
Oh yeah, very. If it's not, then they're wasting a good storytelling opportunity.
Right. I mean, it could be he runs into someone else, beats them up, and then
runs into his son,
and then runs into Megumi. So, we'll see.
We shall.
Damn, I felt so bad when Homegirl, when Nobara, when she got fucked up, when that concussion. It was cool because they like showed like the POV of her concussion. That was pretty cool. I like that. Let's see. I think that's the gist of it. Some fighting scenes here, some revelations there, some plot twists, some small plot twists over here. I don't know. Maybe Toji coming back is not a small plot twist. Maybe it's pretty big
plot twist.
Maybe it's pretty big fucking. I wonder if he has all his powers. That'd be kind of crazy if he did.
Yeah, we're building up to something big.
Yeah. So can't wait for next episode.
Same.
And last but not least, we have Dark Gathering, episode 15.
Yes, the conclusion of the F Tunnel ghost fight.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
Ghost fight. It's a ghost fight.
It was a literal ghost fight. About to be a what? Ghost fight? I'm so sick of Keitaro just not being conscious of things as they're happening. Like, why are you just saying that? Like, you should know how did I understand what was happening with the doll before he did? That's what I want to know.
Oh, with the doll's eyes.
Yes, I'm just like, oh, the doll's eyes are being pushed in. That means someone's eyes are being pushed in.
No, why are these dolls' eyes being pushed in?
I'm like, girl, we're on episode 15. How are you not getting this? Got me fucked up.
It's alright, he made up for it by being manly and rescuing Eiko.
That is that. I mean, it's true. I guess. Oh my god, yeah. This episode is so grotesque. I loved it. Just the
Oh yeah,
girl or the female spirit just being on a leash by her intestines, someone's
yeah.
intestines.
Someone's intestines. I hope it was her intestines. It'd be really gross if it was.
They're ghosts. I don't think they have to care about being sanitary
No,
anymore.
it's really unsanitary. I don't know if I can do that. I object.
Yep. And then Keitaro gets hit again. I'm just like, girl, not your stupid doll is she's in pieces.
Mm.
Like, can you dodge? If you can dodge a ghost, you can dodge a ball. Let's see. But yeah, I don't know. But then they really started picking up when they were like dipping, dodging. Like, I feel like this was like the action sequence that was like really cool and still kept that horror aspect for sure.
Mm-hmm. And I like how they kind of explain the
mm-hmm.
monster. Like he's trying to like clearly bait them and like play around with them, but then he lets them get a little bit too far away.
Yeah. Yeah, where he's just like, aha, I got you, but then they're like, no, bitch, you don't. And then yes, this is when the monster fight begins, where she unleashes imprisoned martyr soldier ghost. And first of all, I wonder how does she know this AoE?
Yeah.
How does AoE know all this shit? That's my only problem. How do you know all this? Like, you know this down to a science.
She probably did she test this?
Right. Did she just randomly show up back at Eiko's house being like, I'm almost dead, Tasuke? Like,
I need some water.
Right. Because I feel like Eiko was not aware about the graduate spirits,
No.
so I don't think that's likely. So yeah, I'm just like, girl, what's going on?
So some like dark demon knowledge of all the ghosts.
Oh, girl, like I was just like, okay, I'm clocking y'all for that because she knew a little too much. It would have been fine. I feel like it would have been fine if she were just like, oh, I know like this barrier thing and what it does. That would have been fine. She lost me when she was like, oh, and then this level it gets stronger, and then this level
it has 3 forms.
This... Right. I'm like, no, it could have just been, oh my god, it does this, and then it slowly starts getting bigger as he has to like, you know, get skinnier. Like, so I was gonna say get stronger, but I was like, it's stronger.
That contrast, because it's like the forms are, you would think it'd be like as he powers up, and he is powering up, but as he powers up, he gets weaker, which is kind of cool. It's like his power-ups make him weaker, so that he's more susceptible to dying, but then they also just make the enemy weaker.
Right. And then he's kind of immortal, so he just doesn't die.
Yeah. Well, that one scene where he like got
mainly because the spirits are coming after him.
Belly, it was crazy.
Wild. He got ate and then exploded. What? Oh, and I'm not gonna lie, I love the moment where I love the moment where she just subjugates the ghosts.
Yeah.
In general. He's like, come in with me, and he's like, all right, I'll come in, and he's like, yeah, but I'm gonna have these needles stuck in you at all times, so you're in constant pain.
Yeah, have fun with that.
Because you're a bad ghost. And then he was freaking out. He's like, I gotta kill, and then I don't know, like she put the nail in the head. I'm just like, is this like a ghost lobotomy?
I think so. It's like he just is brain dead now.
Right. I'm just like, oh, okay, well, that's a thing.
Whatever works.
I wonder. What I'm curious about. I wonder
like,
if Eiko. Are we about to talk about the same thing?
Yeah,
the YouTube ghost at the end. Yeah, I was gonna say what I'm curious to see where that's gonna go with Eiko.
That bitch was so mad. Like, why the fuck are you gonna? Why are you
No,
alive?
no, you are gonna die. Yeah. Like I'm like, okay, girl. I thought you'd be happy that he's gone. Um, yeah, Eiko's like I bonded with her kind of,
Mm,
and Yayoi was like, all right, well, she's all yours. You can
do
do
whatever you
whatever you
want.
want to do. So yeah, this is gonna be like some rehabilitation to get her like to pass on
Interesting.
to the other levels. So yeah, that's like a that could make for a cute side story or subplot, if you will.
Yeah.
Uh,
Where she goes with
yeah.
Anna.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, nope. That was really cool episode. I'm excited. Like I'm admittedly I had my doubts for the first couple episodes, but yeah, now that we're at the second half, I'm in.
Yes, it's definitely picking up.
I am in. All right. Well, I may be into that episode, but bitch, I am getting out of this fucking podcast. That is it for the weekly reviews and for the Waifu Wars episode. So Oni, please take it away.
Guys, if you enjoyed this week's episode of Waifu Wars podcast, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to catch every episode as they go up every week. If you haven't already, do follow us over on Twitter, follow us on Twitch, and join the party of Discord, all linked in the description down below. If you'd like, you can even become a channel member or patron and join us for our weekly live watches. This season, we are watching Spy Family and Jujutsu Kaisen. So if you want to be part of that, you know what to do. And Drew, you have anything you'd like to add?
You know what? Start growing your hair out, because if you want to get that Nanami hair pull, I know all the weaves they're about to pull that move in the bedroom.
Yeah, the Nanami hair pull. It's gonna be
yeah, but be careful. Don't pull too hard. We're not trying to pull out roots.
Yes, moderate hair pulling practice. On that note, this has been Sabroni and
Scooby-Doo.
We'll catch you later. Later.
Bye.